Hey everyone, good morning. Happy Friday. It is our second Friday Flowers with Easy Arranger. I'm Ann Quirk. I'm the owner and inventor of Easy Arranger. And today I'm going to show you a really quick grocery store flowers turned into something that looks better than just throwing them in a vase. And always the first disclaimer, not a professional flower arranger, just a mom who invented this wire grid to help her look like she knew what she was doing when she wanted to arrange flowers. So I went to the store this morning and it is gray and rainy and snowy here today, and I needed something to pick me up. So I actually was able to go to a Trader Joe's. If you don't have one near you, I didn't pick anything super special. We're gonna use tulips today and stock. So we're gonna use these gorgeous little bouquet of tulips I got, and then just some really pretty white stock. The total cost for my flowers this morning was $9. They have, if you ever go to Trader Joe's, they have the mixed bouquets and then this whole beautiful center area where you can just pick, grab, and go flowers. So today we're gonna use our 6-inch Easy Arranger, and I chose a flower bucket because I wanted something springy on this wintry day, and I wanted something that maybe wasn't just a traditional glass vase. So I picked up this galvanized little silver bucket, usually called like a French flower bucket, or you can find them at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, wherever. Now, one of the things to note is that these are sometimes aren't watertight. So what a lot of times, this one happens to be, but a lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually put a glass vase inside the galvanized so that it doesn't leak and you don't end up with a puddle of water on your table where you were putting your flower arrangement. So you can always use and this is just a dollar store, inexpensive vase. Even a glass jar would work fine. So how we're gonna start is just taking your 6-inch Easy Arranger, putting it on top of the bucket here, and then just push down all the way around. You wanna make this really tight so that the flowers don't flop. We know that these tulips tend to have this big stem, and they do love to flop. They'll flop, even just kind of bend on their own once they're in there. So again, I'm gonna look through, because of tulips having this big wide stem, sometimes you need to kind of look through and see which one has a thinner stem to start in this, if you wanna start in the center. This one, maybe this one. Oops. So you can see this one's kind of got like a thinner stem, not a lot of leaves on the bottom. I'm not trimming these at all. Now, if you want to keep your flowers to last longer, you'll cut. I'd cut like just a little bit off, but I already took care of that this morning. So just gonna go ahead and put my first tulip in there. You can see Easy Arranger's holding it in place. And then I like to just kind of work my way around the grid. So the grid kind of goes like this, and I'm just kind of placing my flowers around. The idea being that this one would be something that I could put in the center of my table and look at from any view. So I'm trying to do one that would be kind of symmetrical and look good from any angle. So I'm just going around about the 3rd level of loops inside. I'm putting my tulips, and I'm kind of pushing them down in. The Easy Arranger, since it holds at the top, you need to kind of figure out how high your water is too, so that the flowers are touching the water. So make sure you're paying attention to that. And then I'm just gonna keep putting some tulips in until all of them are gone. This was a dozen. I certainly could have gone with less if I'm using another flower, because I can, you can obviously, get by with less flowers when you're spacing them out a little more. So this is the first step. This is with all of my tulips in there. Honestly, I could stop right now. I think that this would be a very cute arrangement. Because of the silver bucket, I don't mind seeing the grid on this one. But I'm gonna go a little further because I got more flowers. So this is stock, if you're not familiar with it. What I did to prep the flowers for this one is I actually took off the lower leaves because I wanted it to sit in and not be so full where goes into the arranger. So I'm just gonna place these in. I didn't actually trim these any shorter. I did like a little pre-test, and I liked how they were kind of big over the tulips. So I am just kind of filling in the spaces in the grid between the tulips to kind of get my placement. I have a lot more stock than what I'm going to show you here, so I really could do, because Easy Arranger kind of gives you more like spacing with your flowers, I actually probably could do a whole nother arrangement. With $13, that's pretty amazing. And I think the stack might be kind of pretty if you just did it, you know, in a simple vase. Now this one looks like I trimmed a little too far, so I'm going to put it in a smaller hole so it'll stay up a little further. Let's see, do we need one in the front here? Let's look. Oh yeah, I kind of like it popping out the side there. And then my last one, I'm just going to kind of put it over here. So it's kind of balanced. So this is like a bright, fun spring arrangement. I'm going to turn it. You can kind of see it looks kind of similar from every other place. You know, I might fiddle with this if I want this to maybe come down a little more. You know, you can kind of play with them and move this tulip back. Maybe, let's see, if we move this tulip behind the stalk, I mean, that's the fun of Easy Arranger. Like, you can move things around and it doesn't change your whole arrangement. So I kind of like that. So anyway, this was another Flower Friday with Easy Arranger. Thank you so much for signing in and watching this. This will go recorded. I will post it on the on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, both under Easy Arranger. So if you want to check out the full video later and you missed signing in this morning for my live, you can watch a recording of it later. Oh, hey, don't forget, best thing about Easy Arranger, lift it off, change your water, put it down, and you have the same arrangement you had originally. Have a great day, everybody. Happy Friday. Take care.